Well, almost every high-profile political visit, of course, brings protesters.
And a group, Activate, has been protesting for years, saying they hope to make a difference. WZZM 13's Nick Monticelli continues our team coverage with that part of the story. Nick.
Well, Lee and Juliet, there were only a handful of protesters on hand. They thought that the rain scared others away. But in reality, those people came shortly before the vice president arrived. So did over 100 protesters marching in with a very strong message.
I am offended at our long-term commitment to an immoral war.
Those there early were ecstatic to see support against the war.
I think people of moral conscience ought to always be asking the question, can't we be doing better?
And the message they brought,
we need to be as mad as anybody,
was a unified one.
It is all justifiable? I don't think so.
Among the over 100 protesters was the man behind it all.
It's atrocious. This is genocide.
Richard Hackler says the increased problems in Iraq are because of the war.
When the war started, a majority of Americans have supported it. Public position has switched to a majority of Americans opposing and wanting a timetable of withdrawal. So clearly organizing like this does have some impact.
But does this group, a fraction of the population, really mirror public opinion?
I don't believe we should have gone there in the first place.
We walked through downtown Grand Rapids at lunchtime to find out.
But now that we're there, we can't just pull out because there will be more adversity that will happen over there.
We should not be there.
Should the war end immediately?
I don't know.
It's a tremendous mess over there. Those people's country is in such disarray, and I think we have some responsibility to fix that. We aren't invited to be here to let Cheney see us.
But those here say change needs to happen right now.
The tip of the iceberg is George W. Bush's speech last night, which gave, if anything, not a hopeful message, but a hopeless message.
Now, this group, Activate, is based in Grand Rapids in hopes their work will spread beyond the politicians. For instance, they hope to shed light on alternatives to military recruiting and build a larger community-based group to voice their opinions right here in the city.
All right, Nick, thank you.